You sound real.
Shout out to the Ampz.
I like that. I like that. That mask.
No,
I
take that mask.
like, no, let me get that shit.
We amped up out this bitch, nigga. See the Ampz show, nigga. What the fuck is that?
Every Friday. That dude got a mask guy. I'm the mask guy.
Take that mask.
See ya. What's happening? I see you, nigga.
Stop lurking. Stop lurking. Buy that album. Buy that single. NRG.
Yeah, nigga. You in the seat, nigga.
That's me.
Big Crip, what up?
This is the DSN press day. We do it on a Friday this time. We got Drag On in the building. Okay, show it live. DSN press day. You're now rocking with DJ Ampz, DJ 1000 Amp. Drag On is in the building. Just dropped that new single, NRG. Each and every Friday, the Ampz show is live. Shout out to Existence, it's Resistance, Rat Pack Radio. This is how we doing the Ampz show. It's no CDJs, straight techniques, 212s, and we cutting it up like we on the highway in the fast lane. Okay, come on. DJ Swerve on the board. Check. 1 2 1. 1 2 1 2. It is the Ampz show, but it's a different twist today. We need some background music, 1000. You know how we doing the Ampz show. Now we gotta get it live with. We got Drag On in the building. We got Rain from Let It Rain Mondays in the building. We got Set the Tones. But listen, it's Friday, so you know it's Good Friday, and we got the motherfucker, the main attraction today. Drag On in the building.
What up, everybody? Listen, I'm feeling good. I'm saying, just dropped the single NRG right now. It's out. iTunes, Amazon, Google Plus, NRG. In case y'all don't know what that means, it stands for New Rap God. I dare one of you niggas try to test me on that.
I don't think they want to though.
Like you, period.
Cause you was the wild card back in the day. Now I mean, you was that you big on top.
Drag On, play on. What you want, huh? That was my favorite part of every song. Let me tell you that right now.
Like first and foremost, you know what I mean? You know, as a radio host, you know what I mean? Growing up, I'm from on near Mount Vernon. I'm an 80s baby, but I'm an 80s born but 90s baby, so I grew up on some of your music, you know what I mean? And drop that down bottom and that spit these bars and make the head shit like that. That shit put it on right there, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's solidified, and niggas don't know, you kind of was one of the first people to do something with a down south rapper. Like, you kind of originated a little bit of that, like,
Yeah, like, that's why I be bugging when people, they be like, yo, Drag, I hear the NRG record, and, like, you going on some, like, south type flavor, but fast type flow. I've been trying to tell these people, like, listen, I've been doing this since 98, 97, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Petey Pablo, me and Judy, me and Baby, like, me and Twister. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't even hold their weight with Twister, like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Straight like, Twister is the #1, like, there's nobody better than him as far as with that. He's the #1. Nobody's messing with him. Listen, Twister. Nobody's messing with Twister.
Nah, Twister's very tough. He's very tough.
Nobody. Not with that flow.
You and Twister still good friends?
Yeah. Good dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real. Hey, listen, I called him one day for that song. He was there the next day and put it down and killed it. Like, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the OG, man. Well, shout out.
No doubt. So I always want to ask, how did you get pulled into Rough Riders? You know what I mean? Like, who was the? I know everybody has to have like a pro. You know what I mean? To this is the hottest nigga right here. You need to bring him in. Like, how did you get to Rough Riders?
Well, I mean, my man Born, who's sitting right there, like, you know what I'm saying? He was the one that put the bug in their ear about me. Like, yo, listen, it it's a little kid from the Bronx. This nigga's nice.
Okay.
Because he was in the same class with Mace. He went to school with Mace and Cam and all them. So I mean, he was kind of cool with the Rough Rider dudes and all that word. So, you know, Mace was actually with DNY too.
DNY.
Word, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shout out to DNY, Swiss, everybody over there, DMX, LOX, Eve, everybody.
You still tight with the team?
Still tight with everybody. Everybody's still tight with each other. Everybody.
So what's up? But there's not going to be like a Rough Rider reunion?
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? You know, the boss of the Rough Riders is DNY and Swiss. So I mean, you know, soon as one of them, like, I mean, you know, decide that we gonna form like Voltron, that's what we gonna do.
I see some stadiums selling out now. I mean, because that was like that whole movement was so mean.
All stadiums is gonna sell out if we form like Voltron. Everybody know like there is no group. Ain't no rap group better than the Locks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no solo rappers better than DMX, Honey Z's, A-Game. Like, ain't no bitch fucking with Eve. Like, you know what I'm saying?
EVE, shout out.
Ain't no little nigga fucking with me. I'll flame him.
Okay, respect. So what have you been doing since? I mean, what tell us. You know, you kind of been on the low for a second. I know, I got my DJ registry. Sometimes I see freestyles. I see, you know, songs and all that. Like, why has Drag been doing?
I've been raising my daughter. Period.
Respect.
Like, you know, I've been raising my daughter, making sure she know who daddy is. And, you know, when you have a little girl, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, they love their mother, but they kind of like, really, they be really into their father because, you know.
That's the first thing.
And they fall in love with it.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, like, that's something different to them. Like, you know what I'm saying, you know, they know that their mother is a girl like them, but they know the father is something different. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, I just want to make sure, like I'm saying, you know, whoever the man that she decides to be with, 50 years from now, not now, I want her to pick a dude that's something like me, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, a little bit.
Okay.
50 years from now.
So through all of that, I know you still been in the lab, and I mean recording and all that. I mean, how do you keep that hunger like? I mean, what keeps you striving to want to, you know, still record after being so phenomenal with the Rough Riders group and, you know, kind of stepping back and, you know, raising your daughter, which is definitely excellent.
That goes in like how I came up with the whole idea of the new rap god. Like,
okay.
I came up with the new rap god because it was a song that inspired me. And the song that inspired me was Eminem song, Rap God.
Rap God.
That inspired me in a whole nother level. Like, that song can be, look, it's a lot of songs that's popping right now that wouldn't have been nowhere
popping back.
Nowhere where the cloth that I'm come from.
Okay.
But that song that Eminem put out, that was cut from the cloth that I'm come from. Like, I felt that texture of that, like, oh shit.
Like, you know, the hundred, you
like
felt
that,
the texture
like
on
that. Yeah, like, no, I felt as though Eminem put out that song to let people know, listen, I know you like everybody else, and you like him, you like them, you like them, but none of them is fucking with me.
Respect.
And that's how I took that song. So, you know, me, I'm treating myself like a new artist. I'm not coming back with spit these bars. Yo, listen, I know everybody know me from from the Do Your Niggas Bust Your Guns. Now, I'm coming in as a new artist, so that's why I named my shit the New Rap God.
So let me ask you this. With all of that said, what do you feel about rap today?
Alright, look, rap today, you know, I know everybody is expecting me to say what every East Coast artist is going to say, but when I came out, that's so Southfork. I think about all of the hood. I just be able to touch the hood. Like, that's why I came up with my own record. My record label was called Hood Environment.
Yeah, I was about to ask you.
And the reason why how I came up with that name Hood Environment is because 9 times out of 10, everything we do, we want to always keep the hood involved. So me, when I came in the game at 17 years old, I always thought national. So me, I love the state of hip hop right now because now it's not just East and West, now it's the South. Yeah. So that's letting me know that hip hop is bigger. I'm a hip hop head. I'm not just for the East Coast. I love the growth of hip hop. Like 15 years ago, you would have never thought it was an MC come out of motherfucking Canada. Like you would have never thought that, you know what I'm saying? You know, like you would have never thought one of the hottest rappers is from New Orleans. You would have never thought one of the hottest rappers is from Atlanta. You just would have never thought that. So that's letting me know that hip hop is growing instead of motherfucker, like I'm saying, I mean,
Like,
getting
just
smaller.
yeah.
No, it's getting bigger and it's getting bigger. Like that's, I mean, you gotta work.
That's what
right now.
some of these East Coast rappers gotta understand. It ain't just trying to be the man in New York. Like I be on, like, shout out to homie Exhibit. I'm on the West Coast. They not even worrying about the East Coast or the South.
But it's a downside to that though. See, now,
okay, let me see.
now it's not about talent anymore.
Very, very true.
It's about a budget.
Yeah.
There gotta be some horns. There's gotta be some horns for that. There gotta be some horns for that.
Yeah,
True,
like
that's
what I'm saying, you know, like now it's about a budget. It's not about talent anymore. But the reason why is because of the internet, which a lot of people don't like. But I like it because it puts us artists in way more independency. Like right now, of the state of hip hop right now, it's at the most highest independency it's ever been. Like, we got rappers that's in control of other rappers instead of just regular dudes that just want to be in the game that don't really know how it feels to be an artist.
Yeah.
Like you know, and like that's why I respect people like Rick Ross. You wanna know why? Because he letting Meek Mills and when Wale was over there, he let them dudes shine because he knows what it feels like to be an artist.
Yeah.
I love to see artists in control of other artists. I love that.
Not like no like,
yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Wayne got Drake and Nicki Minaj. They're at their peak and they reached there.
You know how to put
You wanna
that
why?
talent
Because
into play, like.
Wayne is an artist too. He knows what it feels like. Look, all they want to do is just be the best at what they want to do. So let me just get on and let them do that. 'Cause that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So you have any artists under you right now?
Yeah, I have a pop artist right now, and
That's what's up. That's
yeah,
money.
and,
Yeah, that's money right there.
and her name is Miss Brandy Wine. She's from out of Indiana, and I mean, you know, she was really raised in Detroit, but listen, she's incredible. But then I also got other artists too, but the paperwork ain't straight yet, so I ain't talking about them. But I mean, they on deck. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, hood environment is definitely about to get real crazy.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They're thinking on a whole other international level, man. Like for real.
How's the social media treating you? Know what I mean, 'cause I know from the '98 era, social media wasn't popping like that. But now,
Well, I can put it to you now. Like before you came to my shows, it wasn't really a good idea to wear your jury. But now you can come to my shows and you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like a lot of females, and that I give it motherfucking thanks to the Instagram. I'm saying, when I was on Rough Riders, I'm saying my videos didn't really get played on BET and stuff like that. I always was considered underground, just that I work with a lot of big mainstream artists. So that's what kind of put me over the top of just being labeled as underground, like, you know what I'm saying?
So,
but Instagram has able to let the people be able
they
to
really see you. Yeah, it's
yeah,
not.
like, you know what I'm saying?
And be as one with you, like, I can see you acting.
Yeah, on the Vine, I'm very silly. I ain't
you
gonna
be
front.
getting busy on the Vine.
Another
Ain't nothing
person
wrong
on
with
the
that,
Vine.
too.
The Vine, I'm silly. Don't judge me
Look
by
at
that.
the
I'm usually high on that shit. I be buzzing on the Vine.
Let me
I
ask.
wait till I get high and then I start tripping on that shit.
Yeah, how the thotties treat you? 'Cause I know since, like you said, you got more of the female come to the show. I know the thotties is out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I love. I really love and embrace the love that I get from females. That be on my social media and stuff like that. I love every last one of them, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like what a lot of people don't know, that us artists is like we nothing without our fans. So like if you go to and like I really embrace that. Like if you go to my page and everybody else's page, like you go to everybody else's page, they might be following one person because I'm following over 6,000 people back on my Instagram. Straight. You wanna know why? Because I know I'm nothing without my fans. For me, I just embrace any love I get. It don't matter what it's from.
Okay. Listen, this is the Ampz show. Now I mean, Dragon's in the building, Rain is in the building. We're about to get into one of the inspirational songs. Thousand Air, DJ Thousand Air, he's on the ones and twos.
DJ Thousand Air.
What you got? What you got?
This is all her syllables. Kill 'em all. This nigga.
399200 is his number. Let's go.
This kid's like a shoe. I make plus cash. You know niggas can't fucking drag. Turn the chain out short.
Hey Boogie, what up? He in the building.
For the wicked ass
It
man.
was a special day when he in the building.
Trust that. Spit on the line. We can't
Oh yeah, it's payday today.
Big bang, take no bang, no bang. Big bang, take no bang, no bang. Big bang, take no bang, no bang. What it is?
Shout out to Drag, shout out to this Henny bottle. I know he drinks Henny, so I brought him a bottle up to the show.
That's right.
He said,
Hey, you go to my Instagram page, my profile is me laying at the bottom of my bed in my room with the Hennessy bottle.
ain't nothing wrong with
Drag
that.
_1. Go follow me on Instagram.
Ain't
Laying
nothing
at the bottom of my
wrong
bed. Yeah,
with
that's my
that.
They
bed.
got
No.
that brown juice.
No, I'm saying, I see you drinking it straight. Do you chase it anytime?
Nah, you wanna know why? Because the chaser is what gives people the hangover. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, okay.
And you chase the
I'm learning
liquor
something new every day.
with something that got sugar in it, that's what's giving you the hangover.
Well, damn, you learn something new every day,
I
don't
learned
This
something
right
new every
here,
day.
all I'm gonna do is wake up in the morning very thirsty. That's it. That's it. I'm just gonna wanna drink man water,
Faucet water.
juice, soda, something. That's it. But when you mix it with, like I'm saying, you know, what the nigga Tupac had everybody drinking with it?
Alizé.
Alizé.
The passion.
Listen, Machiavelli the Dawn was serious with that, cause that was the ultimate hangover.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was that.
No, all that sugar with that Alizé, I can't do that, bro.
So
Ain't
yeah.
that.
Let me ask you, like, you with Obama with all these gas prices bringing it down, you filling up nowadays, or you still doing the hood 20 cash?
Nah, I ain't gonna front like I'm saying. Like the car that I drive a 2013 Camaro.
Okay.
And, you know, to fill the tank up is $35. So you know, I wait till I run out and then I put the whole $35.
Put the whole 30.
For it, like you know what I'm saying. But if the gas prices goes up like how it was before it was like $4. But I'm in Connecticut where the gas price is like $2.19. So I still fill up.
Okay. Okay, so now with the new single, what you were just saying, do you have anybody that you think kind of like not bit your style, but blew up off your style? Like, you got any names that you could? Well, if you don't want to say the names, but do you have anybody?
Now you see, like
that's
a
getting
lot of rappers that's out right now. Like I'm saying, you know, like they're very emotional.
Very.
Yeah,
Drake-ish.
too emotional. So
Drake-ish.
it's like,
I call them Drake-ish people.
nah, but I ain't gonna front though. I really like Drake. I really like his music.
Okay.
Like Drake music, I don't know. Like I fuck with
Just
this
don't bring
shit,
your
dog.
girl
I ain't
around
gonna
because
fuck-
you might have to knock
Yeah.
it down.
No, listen. Word is born to everything I love. Drake can't take none of my girls.
That's respect.
Yeah. Listen, I got girls. Listen, my man born to tell you, listen. When me and this is my nigga right here. Listen, look. This nigga right here been with me through the Rough Rider Cash Money tour. Everything. Listen, look, we've been through it. He'll tell you, listen. Once I were like, you know, like I got a girl and everything, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? And she with me. Drake can't take her. I can leave her in the room with Drake and all that. Drake can't take her. With everything I love. I swear
That's
to God.
respect. That's very heavy respect.
No, for real. Like Drake, listen, you can't take none of my chicks.
So what's coming up after the single? I know
Now
you got
listen,
some other work.
back to Drake taking niggas' girls. You can't take none of my girls, dog.
Drake, FYI, you ain't saying none of Drag's girls. That's it. It's a rap.
P.S. Take not taking none of my
Whether you
girls.
singing, whether you rapping, you ain't saying none of his girls.
Yo, Drake, I'm gonna keep it dead real, my nigga. Yo, you did it big, son. Yo, look. I thought I did it big. You know what I'm saying? You did it big.
Yeah.
But look, can't take none. You can't take none of that.
You see the P.S. P.S.
Come on, son, for real. Like when they with me, they fuck with me, they understand me. You can't take none of it. You can probably take Puff Chick or any one of them chicks, or you can't take my chick. No, for real. No, listen. Word to my daughter.
He ain't gotta sleep on you.
Word to my daughter. Listen,
You have Puff ready to snuff him again.
and I Puff my nigga though too and all that shit too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Respect.
And Puff ain't play that shit neither. You see niggas like this. Oh, hold on.
You saw he put his hands on.
Put his
Listen,
hands on.
Drake can't take that much shit, but I ain't gonna front though. I love Drake music though.
Nah,
I love that nigga.
He's very talented musically. Like
Every single he put out, I fuck with it. Every joint.
so,
Every joint.
let me ask now. J. Cole and Kendrick, who you rocking with? Ooh, those are two good albums.
I love Kendrick flow. Crazy.
Okay.
Crazy. I like the singles that J. Cole put out.
What? I ain't living in the moment.
All that.
Yeah.
That I ain't gonna front. J. Cole, his album right now is incredible, dog. Like listen, whoever's hating on J. Cole is just a hater. You know what I'm saying? Because his album is incredible. His music, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could tell he's in tune with what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he's not just putting out any music. He's not just going to the studio and doing whatever. Nah, he's know that, okay, listen, let me give him this J. Cole sound. Like, that's what's hard.
He's
Like,
organic.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's relatable.
Quality music. I ain't
Quality.
gonna front. I fuck with J. Cole for real. Especially this album. This album right here really made me a fan of J. Cole. I really just became a fan. I'm a real
Respect.
fan.
That's the honest truth. That's sometimes it take a couple albums before you really.
Who that? That's why.
Yeah.
Who that joint? That joint was produced by a producer that I actually gave him, like, you know, recognition that he got right now. Like, I bought his first beat. Like, you know, that producer that did it, which is Elite. Elite is an incredible producer. As soon as Elite did that beat for him right there, who that? That's what really put me on to that J. Cole shit.
Okay, so Elite kind of brought you to that. Okay, J. Cole. Let me see what Elite messing with him.
Yeah, and I'm saying, because Elite is my homie, like, I'm saying, and his beats is fire. So when J. Cole linked up with him, I was like, okay, I bet, look, I know it's serious, you know what I'm saying?
So any future projects, you know what I mean? Are you working with, I know the big homie Swiss, you know what I mean, you know, the Locks. Are you working on anything in the future with them, or you just focusing on?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
with your
definitely,
definitely.
I'm definitely gonna be doing the songs with DMX. I'm definitely gonna be doing the song with the Locks. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna fly to Europe, all the way to Europe.
Yes, please.
And holler at Eve and make sure Eve get in tune with what's going on. I'm saying, you know, Eve is one of the most incredible MCs out there.
He is.
So,
Shout
you know
out.
what I'm saying?
He got married to the homie from Gumball.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What is he, like
A billionaire.
A billionaire. Cause I was on the
billionaire.
Gumball tour with, you know, the big homie Exhibit, you know what I mean? Because he does the car shit, so niggas just driving from Atlanta to New York, you know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to Eve. She got a cash.
When you guys put an album together, the songs that you and EDE is just crazy.
Let's talk about
Exactly.
Yeah.
bitches I fuck.
Self-explanatory.
Let's talk about bitches I
Down to there, you go Mike Major. You gotta make sure you had that. You gotta make sure you
He
had that
killed
on
that song too.
I
by
would
the way,
love
too.
to. Yes, I
He
would
killed
love
that
to
song, by the
see.
way. I love my bars on that song. I love my bars on that song, but he killed that shit.
So-
She said, let's talk about little dick niggas. See, that phrase right there hit home
So a lot of niggas was like,
to a lot of
man.
niggas. Like, damn,
They
they're like,
scratching their head like,
is this bitch talking about me?
they was like, oh man, did she talk it?
Ah, yes.
Killed it.
So besides music, are you venturing into any other things like fashion, movies, or anything like
Well,
that?
I mean, you know, I've been modeling for a lot of different clothing apparels and
Getting your
stuff like
Tyson
that.
Beckford on.
Like they've been wanting me to, yo, Drag, yo, can you please rock my clothes and then put in your Instagram or your Facebook or your Twitter and stuff like that. So I've been doing that. But I mean, you know, right now my music is my passion. I'm gonna get back into that. And once I lock down everything and get everything back in perspective and make sure everybody knows that I'm the new rap god, then I'm gonna get back into the acting.
Yeah, the acting, you doing the thing.
Hold up, you know what I'm saying?
Respect. I mean, listen.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, Harlem's in the building, right?
In the building.
All was in the
Yep, I already
building.
know.
Shit.
Watch height, watch
A
height.
little
What
late,
environment
man.
clothing?
A
Watch
little
height.
late,
Yeah.
but-
Yo, Drag, watch height. What environment clothing?
Yeah.
So listen, we about to go into a break. Now, I mean, we about to break off until.
Hold on, listen, crazy shot at
Let's
Washington
go.
Heights. Now, listen, crazy shot at Washington Heights. Wanna watch? Cause all the Dominicans out there, listen. I love all the niggas out there. Wonder why them niggas show me love. Them niggas shoot me
Your
like
daughter's
I
name.
And guess what? And guess what? My daughter is from there. My daughter is Dominican. Straight up, she got a Dominican accent. Listen, you gotta hear her talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She look just like me, but she got a Dominican accent. You're my daughter, my baby girl.
You're coming too though.
Yeah. Listen, you don't see my
Dominican.
Dominican.
They
Ain't
go
one
like
of these
swerve.
niggas right
They
there.
go
Listen,
like swerve.
Crazy shout out to the whole Washington High School.
160.
That's from 135th all the way to Dykeman.
Right.
I'm shouting out the whole heights.
So that's my nigga
Real
Julio
talk.
and Sherman and Post.
Like me, I recognize all of my followers and me. I just recognize Harlem just walked in the building. Me, I recognize the Mohawk.
Okay,
So I said, you know what?
You know,
I just followed her. I know all my followers. I'm really into my followers. And you know, I had to follow her back. I see her on her grind every day. So I had to salute Harlem in the building. Harlem is how I got on with Rough Riders. I was hustling in Harlem, and NY came through and see me out there hustling. So you know, when I see Harlem walk in the building, I always just
Harlem got their own presence. I mean,
yeah.
Listen. This is the Ampz show. DJ, yeah, he shout out. Know what I mean? Washington Heights. Shout out to Money Earned Mount Vernon. West Chester 914. YO. Listen.
Hey, Money on in Mount Vernon is where they shoot niggas at. Mount Vernon is where they shoot niggas at. Real talk.
Listen, while we got you up here.
Hold on, much love to Mount Vernon. Looks like plan.
2-5.
Rest in peace,
2-5. Rest in peace, 2-5, bitch. Word up.
Listen, while we got you up here, before we go into live from Harlem, I need niggas to know drag-ons in the building. I want that 98. You know what I mean? You got some 98 balls. You got the 18 balls.
Nah, listen. I want to spit RG.
Respect.
Like, that's what it is right now.
Yeah,
Like, me spitting is just me spitting. Listen, niggas already know I'm nice. NRG is what's going to let y'all know if I'm nice or not.
I just felt like, I felt like I was in 98. I was 14 years old. I thought I was going to be able to get, something wrong.
I know. Nah, listen, right now. I'm going to send it to him. Nah, right now, listen, I need niggas to get that NRG to go on the spit. Like, for real, listen. If y'all niggas want to hear me spit right now, NRG is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right now, iTunes, Google Play.
iTunes right now, NRG, drag on NRG, go get that.
Well, we about to get up out of here. The Ampz show. It's been very...
This has been brought to you by OK Low Production.